Have you ever wondered how goods travel so smoothly across international borders? Today, we are unveiling the key parts of this global puzzle, Incoterms, with a special focus on the terms free on board, also known as FOB or FOB. These seemingly simple terms play a monumental role in global trade, detecting crucial aspects of transportation, cost, and risk. But first, let's introduce ourselves. We are Sino Shipping, a proud player in dynamic world of freight forwarder. Based in this heart of China, we navigate the complex water of international shipping, offering expertise and insight that only come from years of hands-on experience in the industry. So whether you are a seasoned trader or new to the world of shipping, understanding FOB can transform the way that you do business internationally. Let's dive in and discover how FOB impacts the journey of the goods from one corner of the world to another, and why companies like ours, Sino Shipping, are pivotal in this process. A key player in this process is the term known as FOB, standing for free on board. This is one of the critical Incoterms or international commerce terms, a set of predefined international rules governing the responsibilities of buyers and sellers in the shipping and delivery of goods in global trade transactions. FOB specifically dedicates that the seller delivers the goods on board that ship a specific port of departure. This term defines the point where the risk and responsibilities shift from the seller to the buyer. But when did the FOB come from? The history of FOB Incoterms dates back to earlier 20th century, emerging as a solution to the confusion and dispute in international trade. Created by International Chamber of Commerce. These terms, including FOB, were designed to bring clarity and common understanding to global transactions. Understanding FOB isn't just about knowing the definition. It is also crucial in the world of freight forwarding. It impacts how goods are transported, the cost distribution between buyer and seller, and the delineation of responsibilities. These terms greatly influence logical decisions, risk management, and cost calculation in international shipping. It is the backbone of smooth and efficient trade, ensuring that the business across the globe can operate with a shared language. In the world of international shipping, FOB or free on board are more than just a term. It's a crucial agreement defining the roles and the responsibilities of seller and buyer. Under FOB, a seller's responsibilities are significant. The first one, they must ensure that the goods are properly loaded onto the vessel as specific departure ports. This includes handling all export duties, taxes, and custom formalities. These features are the main reason why FOB is one of the most popular Incoterms for buyers who don't want any unpleasant surprise when clearing customs for export. The moment the goods cross the ship rails, the seller responsibilities ends. The buyers begin. For the buyer, responsibilities under FOB kicks in as soon as the goods are on board the vessel. From this point, the buyer takes over the risk and the costs associated with the transportation, including any damages or losses. They are in charge of arranging the sea freight, insurance, and handling all import-related formalities and costs, of course. But why choose FOB? For seller, FOB terms can be particularly advantageous. It provides clarity and limits the risk only until the goods are on board. This means they have a very clear endpoint to their shipping operations, making logistics and cost planning more manageable. They also avoid complexity related to the shipping once the goods leave their country. Buyer, on the other hand, benefit from FOB by having greater control over the shipping process. They can choose their shipping agency, negotiate freight rate, and manage transit schedule more efficiently and effectively. This control can lead to cost saving and better coordination with their overall logistic operations. In essential, FOB creates a clear demarcation of responsibilities and risks, benefit both seller and buyer in unique ways. It enables smoother, more predictable international trade by denying duties and offering each party control over their part of shipping process. But how does FOB stand out among all of the countless Incoterms used in international trade? So let's look into the comparison with other key terms like CIF and EXW, as known as ex-work, and uncover the unique places FOB holds. Unlike CIF, where the seller bears the cost and risk until the goods reach the destination port, FOB shifts these responsibilities to the buyer once the goods are on the board of the ship. Ex-work, on the other end, place minimal responsibility on the seller, merely requiring them to make goods available at their premises or other named places. Explore a real-life scenario through the FOB applications. Imagine a manufacturer in China shipping electronics to the United States. Under FOB, they are responsible only until the goods are loaded onto the ship in China. And the US buyers then assumes responsibility, including shipping and insurance. These clearly divisions of responsibilities can streamline operation and reduce misunderstandings. However, as straightforward as FOB might seem, there are common pitfalls that both buyer and seller should be aware of. So let's address some of these and discuss how to avoid them. First one, misunderstand the point of risk transfer. One of the most frequent mistakes is the confusion over when the risk transfer from seller to the buyer. It's crucial to understand that under FOB, this risk transfer happens the moment the goods are loaded on the shipping vessel. Clear communication and written agreement can help avoid dispute. Insurance coverage. Buyers often overlook this need for insurance. Once the goods are on board, it's essential to have a comprehensive insurance cover for this transit period to protect against loss and damages, ignoring import and export requirements. Both parties must be aware of and comply with the export and import regulation of their respective countries. Sellers should assure all import formalities are complete, and buyers should be prepared for import process, including custom clearance, assuming responsibility for freight and logistics. Buyers sometimes assume that the seller will handle the freight and logistics beyond loading the goods. But under FOB, it's the buyer's responsibility to arrange and manage the sea freight and the transportation. Poor coordination and planning. Insufficient coordination between the seller and the buyer and their prospective shipping agent can lead to the delay and increase the cost. Effective planning and communication are the key to a smooth FOB transaction. To avoid these mistakes, always have clear, detailed contract, outline every party's responsibilities. Ensure both parties are fully aware of their obligations. Under FOB, engage with reliable freight forwarders and shipping agents who are experienced in FOB transactions. Regularly communicate and upload each other through the shipping process. By being aware of this common issue and taking proactive steps to address them, you can ensure a more efficient and problem-free FOB shipping experience. To do this, both parties must have clear contract outline each step of the FOB process. It's also very important to understand how international legislation and regulation, especially in the shipping country, affecting FOB terms. In conclusion, understand FOB or free on board is vital for anyone involved in international trade. It's very clear that FOB not only defines the cost division between seller and buyer, but also make it clear for responsibilities for the goods at a point in their journey. This understanding helps in avoiding common pitfalls and ensure a smoother transition. At Sino Shipping, we recognize the complexity and nuances of using FOB in your shipping and logistics strategy. Our expertise in navigating these Incoterms can help streamline your shipping process, minimize the risk, and of course to control it, and enhance your international trade efficiency. For more insight and personalized assistance in leveraging FOB Incoterms for business needs, or to explore countless of services we offer in the realm of freight forwarding, do not hesitate to reach out to us as Sino Shipping. Our team is dedicated to providing you with the best solution and support in your international shipping. Remember, successful global trade begins with the right knowledge and with the right partner. This is very important. So let's Sino be your guide in this dynamic world of international freight forwarding. Don't forget, follow Sino. We are your shipping boat. Let's go!